Well, greetings everyone, I'm joined by my friend David, and we are here with episode 2 of Sonic Frontiers. And this entire episode is a gameplay episode, because this game actually has more gameplay than cutscenes, thank God. There are no cutscenes in this, so we can talk about however we want.
Yep, no, unlike a game like Blaze Blue, which is almost 30 minutes before we actually get to a fight. You don't know Blaze Blue, do you?
I do know Blaze Blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the second to the last one, they made, it was literally like 30 minutes before we even got to a fight, and it was before the opening.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why is the bitrate compression still affecting it? I think it might just be a YouTube thing, because the raw footage looks fine when I upload it. I don't know what's going on. I'll try to figure that out eventually.
So you basically already have an S rank already, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I guess I can tell from the. You're just screwing around then, or just doing whatever.
I'm just trying to do whatever, because anything you keep in the Coco challenge, not Coco, these challenges, they actually will respawn in the overworld after you complete the challenge. Anyway, so I was watching Mental Monkey's review of this game, and the dude said that he was crying, like he was having like emotion when he was playing this game. I'm thinking to myself, look, this game was emotional, sure, but I don't think any scene is like I gotta cry over this for.
Yeah, I can't really think that either.
Like maybe the Sage scene, but even then, I don't think so.
But like, it's a fun game, and it really has some good moments between characters. But I wouldn't say.
I don't think it's that emotional.
Yeah.
Damn, it's so crazy how quickly a ninja will give you all the S rank, right?
Oh yeah.
That ninja gave me the whole S rank. I think part of why I like these spin dash challenges is because it allows you to flex how good you are at controlling Sonic. And I'm gonna be honest, these challenges were instrumental in training me to complete the Master King stuff. Because that Master King stuff is brutal. Okay? Actually unfair some of the times. Well, on extreme. I have to preface on extreme, because on hard mode, it's still easy. Yeah, like these jukeboxes, like you didn't see the jukeboxes, right?
No.
Okay. Because that's new from update 1, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this episode, we're going to be doing all the speed challenges, and then after that, we're doing the cyberspace stuff. What were we going to say?
The next game we know we're getting, aside from the Heroes remake, we know it's ever gonna be like another open zone game.
Yeah, they said they've been working on the next open zone game. Yes.
Do you think that's gonna come next, or will be the Heroes remake first?
I think Project Guinness will happen first.
Guinness, that's the Heroes one, right?
Yeah. Because Heroes is in the Guinness Book of World Records for most playable characters in a AAA platformer. 3D platformer. I think there's some random obscure 2D game that had more than 12 characters to play as.
I guess, yeah. How do you think they'll handle the remake of Heroes? Because the game is very different than like Generation of Frontiers.
I honestly don't know. I personally, I think I've stopped really been salivating over remakes of old games. I'm just waiting for the decompilations to come out.
The what?
The decompilations where people figure out the source code, so that
like what happened what happened during the Terror League of Pokemon.
Yeah. Like once we get the source code for these games, we can start running them natively on PCs, and oh man, it'll be so sick.
I just hope this is a good remake. It isn't like Colors Ultimate.
Well, Colors Ultimate was actually wasn't that a remaster?
I don't know. Was it?
I don't remember.
Pe-
And
I
also,
just
Colors
hear
Colors
that
remake. Let's just
I
call it
just,
Colors Ultimate for now. Wasn't made by Sonic Team. It was made by Big Red Squirrel or Big Blind Squirrel or something. It was an outsourced game.
all I know that it was trash.
Yeah, but I'm not blaming Sonic Team for that one. That was the third party group that they got to do it. Anyways, that Coco, by the way, is supposed to be King Arthur.
What?
Yeah, he had the Caliburn sword, if you paid attention.
Wait, you mean like? Oh wow,
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
So, random fun, like, lore thing. So, Storybook is canon, despite what people say.
Well, yeah, it's been canon since generations. People know that already.
Well, yeah, but you'll be surprised how many people don't think they're canon.
Well,
They're wrong, but you know.
yeah, I always knew they were canon.
Yeah.
Although, that begs the question though, I still need to know, did Sonic the Bucknight actually happen, or was it just something Sonic made up for
Oh, no,
Amy?
it actually happened. I think he embellished the story, and that's why Amy caught on. But I'm pretty sure it actually did happen. And considering
I
the
kinda
Coco
miss-
has the caliber and stuff, I think it
Yeah.
actually happened for real, for real.
I kind of miss the storybook games.
Man, the Odyssey
I
would have
would-
gone crazy.
Yeah. I know played Secret Rings, but Sonic and the Black Knight was just a fun game.
Well, I'm glad you never played Secret Rings. Just wait for the decomp to come out, because that's coming out very soon. And what they're gonna do is they're just gonna put controller support. Like, I'm dead serious.
I heard people didn't like it.
Because there's no real controller support. Sonic and Secret Rings is only motion controls.
Well, isn't also just Black Knight because of the sword?
No, Black Knight, you have buttons.
Oh.
You jump by flinging the Wiimote up. You homing attack by flinging the Wiimote forward. You turn Sonic by tilting the Wiimote left and right. That's what I mean in Secret Rings.
Oh, okay, that sounds like horrible.
That's why I'm saying the decomp is going to come out and they're going to add controller support. Then that game will be a lot more fun than it ended up being originally. 'Cause I do like Secret Rings in a vacuum, but the problem is that that's the one I really do not care to replay at all.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ninja.
So if you notice, they now have a star above their health, to the right of their health bar, which indicates that you've already completed the challenge. Just to let everybody know, this is a 100% playthrough. This will be doing every single thing in the game. Okay? Just to let everybody know. Ahead of time. But even then, because we're not on extreme mode, it shouldn't take too long. I feel like you're gonna question why I keep saying because we're not on extreme mode.
Yeah.
Dude, you have to realize how many things that if they just hit you, automatically kill you, actually would occur in normal gameplay.
Well, I thought that you just get hit just once.
Yeah. It's death.
2.
It
1.
actually forces you to learn the boss patterns, though. You can't just brute force them with rings and defense stats. You actually have to learn their moves, and it's really fun doing that. I know that a lot of Sonic fans hate the extreme difficulty because they would rather have more Devil May Cry instead of Ghosts and Goblins. But, you know me, I love me some old school games, and old school games for me, I just love that like super hardcore shit that they make you do. But I honestly don't know why I'm not big on Dark Souls then, because you would think I would be, but I'm not.
Yeah. Weird. You definitely seem like the kind of guy who would always talk about difficulty and such. Dark Souls would be right up your alley.
Problem is the control. I don't like how it controls.
Maybe Elden Ring then.
I have Elden Ring. I played it for like 2 hours. Then I played it again at someone else's house for a long time. I ended up getting really into it, but No.
I still never played it.
I don't know. It's like Elden Ring's a game that's like it's fun and it's cool, but maybe it's just not my style. That's probably what it is.
Probably, yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, speaking of Sonic, I remember in my live stream I actually said this game has a dodge rule, so it's like Elden Ring. You gotta realize I was sick out of my mind when I live streamed this game. Just so you know. Miguel, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. David, do you know what I'm doing?
I have no clue.
Have you done these challenges, by the way?
No.
Okay. So you really only just played Update 0 then?
Yeah, and a bit of the final update because, but you saw me.
Yeah, I saw a stream where you couldn't take down a guardian besides the ghost.
Shut up.
Yeah. To be fair to you, those guardians are actually pretty tough in that update. Well, not since they did the rebalancing patch. Now some of those guardians are an absolute joke. I am glad though that they kept the extreme difficulty the same. They didn't bother to freaking patch that shit, but they did fix the parry window. Okay, guys. Even Sonic Team knew 4 frames to parry was a bit excessive. Well, in that case, limiting. Oh, there were some neat little movement tech you could do by constantly parry spamming. Aw, man. We can't do that anymore.
How come you're always missing the golden orbs?
Because the golden orbs just increase your multiplier, but you know what else increase your multiplier? Everything else. So they're not too relevant. They're actually a bit of a red herring.
Well, how do you get points then? How do you score up?
Tricks, combat, and speed.
So just running.
Yeah, but running only gives you 265. So tricks and combat are better.
I think I made 256.
Yeah, my bad. And what's it called? Ramps, like boost panels. Those give you like 20k, I think. It's something ridiculous. But yeah, these aren't too difficult. They're pretty bare bones, if you ask me.
Okay.
Like the ones in Kronos are really easy. The hardest ones I think are the Ares Islands ones. Mostly because Ares is so massive and there's such few things to do on Ares in terms of the point generators. There's a lot of cool things in Ares, but a lot of things in Ares don't give you points. So for Ares Island, I have to be a bit more meticulous and plan out my route ahead of time. Whereas in Kronos and especially Chaos Island, I could just YOLO swag it. Oranos is pretty hard, but it's not that bad. Mostly because Oranos has a lot of platforming challenges. I'm trying to figure out what's causing the bitrate compression to go through the roof because that was not an issue in the original uploads.
I still don't see anything. It all looks fine to me.
Maybe it's because I'm on a really wide monitor. That might be it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that might just be it. Whee! Okay.
Imagine you die right there now.
Nah, they wouldn't do that. No. Sonic Team has had some bullshit in their games before, but it's never been that bad. Kind of like how in Sonic Superstars you can actually die during a cutscene if you're not careful.
Wow, that just cruel.
I'm like, come on, guys, that's horseshit. I really think that.
Yep.
I do like the crown thing because that's a reference to Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, where if you 100% the game, you get a crown.
Huh. Nice. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I do like that reference. It's called Frontier Elite. That's the name of the crown.
I see.
And to be fair, considering how much I played this game, I might as well be considered elite at it. Because I learned all the techniques. What the hell happened there?
You keep letting go. your time.
Maybe. You know, I remember those seagulls, by the way, when they revealed that there were island challenges in the game. And people saw the seagulls like, oh, there's going to be a racing challenge. And then IGN posted their footage and it's like, why is he losing? Because fun fact, those seagulls are faster than Sonic.
Wow.
Yep. Anyways, this challenge is freaking probably the hardest one for the Coco challenges. I think like none of them on Oranos even come close if you ask me.
Okay, yeah, definitely want that to look like hell.
Man, it is fun though. Like jokes aside, like all the difficulty aside, it's really fun.
Oh my god, I feel nervous just watching you.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see, if you actually can hit that boost pad, it'll automatically send you up, but I missed it. And
Yep.
I'm not about to try that again.
I felt so nervous seeing all that.
Oh, wait till we get to the towers, Dave.
Oh boy, I'm thankful we don't take fall damage.
The Trials of Frontiers have showed me what real platforming is. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, that and Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy was legitimately really good. Okay, that's a real platforming challenge. I'm honestly curious what possessed me to do all of the tokens in Kronos Island first. Because the other islands, I'm going to tell you right now, we're doing the tokens after the first round with Supreme.
Oh.
Supreme round 2, we should have all the tokens by then.
Isn't the Supreme round 2 just the end?
No. I mean update 3 version.
Oh, okay.
Okay, by that point we should have all the tokens, all the mini games. Although I am kind of scared about the mini games in Oranos Island for update 3 because those are hard. Like those are real brain teasers, like Zelda level hard. Okay.
Damn.
They actually make you strategize and stuff. Oh, did you watch that that podcast where the rapper shot himself on accident through his pants, and then the guy hosting the podcast very calmly says, "Who shot who?"
No, I have not.
And then immediately after, I think it might have been Future. I forget which of these like gangster rappers it was, who immediately after you just see this look of pain on his face, and then after that look of pain dissipates, he just starts talking about white people.
That's strange.
This is actually where I think we're different. I was like, you probably don't listen to like gangster rap and stuff, do you?
No.
Yeah. You don't follow that, you know, that thug shit.
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay, you're not out here listening to Migos where they rhyme the N word with the That's not a joke. They really do that.
Huh.
Absolutely. See, this is something that I like about Frontiers. The freedom to just play the game and experience the story at your own pace. The only island that breaks this rule is Chaos Island. Every other island lets you do that. Chaos Island really forces you to do the narrative, but to be fair, it's the Sonic and Tails narrative, so I get why they wanted to do that. They wanted it to have more of an impact. Okay, I don't know if my settings are off or something, but I swear I make that jump so many times just for fun. But I missed that jump this time around. I'm like, damn, this recording curse is crazy. Oh, for anyone wondering, if you punch and then parry, you actually keep your air time. So you last longer in the air.
I was wondering what you were doing when you just float in the air.
Yeah. That's a little bit of movement tech that I picked up on. Not from a video or anything, just because I played the game so much and I discovered how the physics of the game worked. So now we're just hunting down all of the tokens. Aren't you excited, David? To watch the platforming?
Yay.
You don't sound very excited.
Because the tokens are to ever get. I didn't get them all. I just got many that need to get all the Amy themes.
You need to get every token to get the crown, by the way.
Oh boy.
I only did it
At least,
because I wanted the crown. That's really it.
I'm just glad they show you where they are.
Yeah, freaking bolts and blue coins and all this other
Oh, the
crap from other games.
the darn bolts from just Child Generations were just the worst.
I
I literally
actually,
had two. I had to look to a guide to find the last two that I needed.
I did
I
not
had to go
care to do
through.
the bolts, man.
I went through every single part on the map just to find them finally.
To be completely honest, I did not care about those bolts. I knew it was gonna be some bullshit ahead of time because I read all the freaking shit that came out regarding the game.
Uh,
So I knew the story before even playing it. And it's a cool story. I just wish it was longer. I want more cutscenes. I think there weren't enough cutscenes to flesh out the relationship compared to where it could have been. And also, these mandates are unhinged at this point.
well, yeah. Why for me, if I were to make one like you asked me to last time, I would just do what I want. No mandates.
Again, I get the feeling, but at the same time, we really have to remember like the slap or the ascension of Sally Acorn, where she like takes off all of her clothes and then jumps into a pool for some fucking reason, looking all depressed and shit. Like, or like we don't need Knuckles in a relationship with some echidna lady. So it's like we don't need all this shit. We don't need the cover of one of the comics just being Sonic crying in the fetal position. Okay, like
Ow.
as much as I hate the mandates, I understand why they exist. You
I
know,
guess I still don't like them much.
I don't like them
Especially the
either.
one, with Team Dark. I went just lame.
You know what's funny? I think they are like loosening it up on the Team Dark thing because you can have Sonic, Shadow Rouge, and Omega like hang out, but you just can't call them Team Dark. You can still have them, work together and stuff. You can have them
Right.
do cool stuff. And part of me thinks that the reason Team Dark, the name, has to do with the bad reception that Heroes and Shadow 05 got. Because,
Yeah.
all jokes aside, Sonic Adventure 2 had such good control, and then we go to Sonic Heroes, and that downgrade cannot be understated in terms of the control feel. Like, let's be real, David, you wouldn't attempt to jump like that in your file.
Definitely not. Nope.
Yeah. That's right, I can control Sonic extremely well in this shit.
Yeah, that's clearly been proven.
Yeah. Which is funny because I look back at my first play of my first, not first, because the YouTube playthrough is my second playthrough. I had my second playthrough of the game, and it's like, man, I am playing two different games. I swear, man. That's what it looks like. It looks like I'm playing two different games.
I can see that comparison. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Like-
looks like a high-speed platformer, and the other one looks like I'm playing a third-person, over-the-shoulder, action-centered story game, like the one Sony makes. Although there is an innocence that is lost once you know how to play the game well with the Titan fights. Because I'm just about to let you know this right now that outside of the Master King trial, none of the Titans really hit a minute. Mostly because I played the Titan fight so many damn times that they're no longer a challenge.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find a Coco. Because this is how you unlock the enlarged boost meter, so you can copy Breath of the Wild more and have rings around your boost meter.
Ha.
I still find it funny that during this time, the guys who made Pokemon and the guys who made Sonic both agreed that the game to play while in development was just Breath of the Wild.
But it's a really good game. Look, you may not like it, but people agree it's one of the best games ever.
I wouldn't put it that high, but I admit it's a well-made game.
It is a good game, generally.
I think it's a good game too. I just personally don't like it. but I wouldn't classify it as best games ever. Not on that list. Like, best games ever is really hard to do.
Did it win the Game of the Year?
It did
Maybe
win
it
Game
did,
of the
actually.
Year. It did. But then again, Last of Us Part 2 won Game of the Year, so that's not the best metric.
Touche.
My question is how that game won Game of the Year, because that was completely undeserved, if you ask me. By this point, I think I did all the Coco stuff, and I did all the music notes, so time to continue. Okay, find the computer room. Wait, that's not in this game. Every room is the computer room in this game.
Yeah.
I do like all the platforming challenges just on all the islands. Although I understand the belief that the platforming challenges should be baked into the level design. I don't really care for that because let's be real here. Since Sonic Adventure 1, there has just been some random freaking platforming that doesn't make sense to be there. But, you know, it's there because it's a video game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do see the argument, though. I do agree with, like, in that level.
Yeah. The question, what's actually so memey about Find the Computer Room?
Did you play Shadow the Hedgehog?
No.
So, one of the endings requires you to team up with Vector to find a computer room. But the thing is, that section of the story is so serious, and Vector just does not give a fuck. Okay? The ending that plays after you do the Find the Computer Room is called Shadow's Second Death, which implies that after he kills Black Doom in that ending, he actually kills himself right after.
Oh, what the fucking hell?
Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog was a really dark game.
And somehow it's not rated T.
Correct. The reason is because they imply that he kills himself. They don't actually show it.
But he has guns.
I know.
We literally see a gun soldier pointing a gun at Maria.
I know. I'm aware.
So why is it not rated T?
Because the ESRB was not as strict back then, 20 years ago.
Okay, that's it. What would it be now if we got a T-rated Sonic game?
Well, most of the 2000s games would be T-rated today. 06 is definitely T-rated. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, we see Sonic die.
Heroes is team-rated because of Amy Rose's dialogue. I kid you not.
Would Adventure 2 be team-rated because of the panty shots?
Technically yes, but also depictions of colonization attacking natives. You know, the Pachacamac stuff, and then terrorist threat in Adventure 2 where, you know, Eggman, you know, threatens to destroy the United Federations if they don't surrender to him.
Oh yeah.
Sonic Colors would probably be the first one that would still keep the E rating. Because Secret Rings talks about domestic abuse for some fucking reason.
Also Shaw gets stabbed.
That too. Black Knight, Sonic literally kills a guy and prevents Sir Gawain from killing himself.
Right.
Would Unleashed have anything T-rate worthy?
I don't know. I mean, the Earth breaks apart. But
that's too cartoony though. That's the problem.
We fight a freaking demon.
Like the Wii version of Unleashed would get a T rating today because there's a lot of blood in it for one boss fight. The Dark Gaia Eel thing, that thing bleeds in the Wii version.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the Xbox version doesn't have that though.
Aside from that, I don't think anything else would have a rated T.
I guess, yeah. I think that game would technically be an E-rated game still. Yeah, that one would still be. Generations is after Colors. I think Generations would keep the E rating.
And after that, every other game would be, right?
Let's see here. Lost World definitely, Boom definitely, Forces definitely, Frontiers absolutely, and Shadow Gens as well. Yeah. So yeah, 1998 to 2009 would get T ratings today.
Okay, well, what would it be like if we got a new T-rated Sonic game with the current ESRB rating system?
all you would have to do is have the character say "damn" and "hell" a few times, and then just that alone would give you the T rating. I'm pretty sure that would give you the T. I'm pretty sure you're allowed one "damn" in an E-rated game. You're allowed one of them.
Yeah, but Shadow was the only one I could imagine saying that kind of stuff. I can't remember. Maybe
Sonic
Knuckles.
Sonic said, "Damn, it got away. Don't worry, I'll track him down." Knuckles said, "Damn, this tornado or something." And then even Espio goes, "Damn, we've been detected." Albeit Espio says some funny ass shit. It's like someone opens a door and Espio's first response is to go into a battle stance and then say an assassin.
I feel like Silver would probably say damn as well.
Silver would say "damn" if you think about it because he grew up in the apocalypse.
True.
Oh, we finally are gonna do the first 6 of the 7 cyberspace stages in this. Or I guess in this case we're doing 4 of them. I'm only showing the S rank clear time. If you want to watch me get the other achievements, go watch my live streams.
Yeah. Probably not.
Yeah, it's like 40 to 50 hours of live stream. I played this game a lot when it came out. But no,
I feel like back then in 2022, I don't know, I feel like I don't know, I can't help but feel like 10 was simpler back then. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just I don't know, the joy of chilling, of relaxing, and playing the new Sonic game, which was a breath of fresh air compared to everything that had been going on in the series. Like I think before I'll say it again. I genuinely feel like Frontiers have been the last good Sonic game we had since Generations.
it was. Also, if we're on extreme difficulty, I missed the S rank by 0.33 seconds. Yeah, the extreme difficulty makes it a 37-second S rank.
You also missed 2 red rings.
Well, I get them off screen, obviously.
I think that's why it took me a while to complete Sonic Generations, because I really cannot. I don't know, for some reason for me, I don't move on from a level until I get S rank, get the collectibles, which.
What is this Crash Bandicoot ass mindset?
Probably because I grew up with Crash Bandicoot.
Probably. Man, I really like the crown. That crown is so sick. Oh, quiet.
わしはデジタル次元にいるようだ。自作のシステムでもこのような空間を構築したことがある。だがこちらの方がはるかに高度だ。自分用メモ。このことを人前で認めないこと。ここに記憶されたデータは定量化不可能だ。だからといって諦めるわしではないが。
I feel like not all that was subbed.
It was.
It's the exact same. But literally some of the dialogue kept going after the subs ended.
Well, okay. Again, English needs more letters to say the same thing in Japanese. And then sometimes a phrase will mean the same thing, but it'll be shortened because that's just how people speak.
But also I feel like they just said the exact same thing as it was in English.
No, because they had the same meaning at the end of the day, but there were some changes, like in the English version, Eggman would say, "Note to self, don't admit this to anybody," whereas here he said, "Note to self, don't admit this in public."
But it wasn't the same saying.
Yeah, or this is markedly more advanced, whereas he said it's more advanced. Or it won't stop me from trying is what he says in the English version, whereas in the Japanese he says, "I'm not one to give up."
Okay, so basically we don't get to the extreme differences yet.
Oh, we'll get to the extreme differences. The first time you'll see it is Amy and Sage. Those two are basically different characters in this game. Sage's motivation is different completely.
Okay. Wait, what motivation? Isn't the motivation still to free Eggman?
Yeah, but the reason she wants to do it is different.
Okay, I guess we'll see that when it comes up.
Also, Knuckles' reason for being on Starfall Islands is completely different between versions.
Well, for all I know, he just ended up there because he just found some ruins on Angel Island that and him took him ended up there.
That's the English one. The Japanese is that he's doing an archaeological expedition.
No, that's literally what happened.
Yeah, I know. I saw the chapter prologue too.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw the prologue too. But like,
so what you're saying is, in the prologue, he wasn't actually on Angel Island. He was on the Starfall Island.
no, in the prologue he was on Angel Island, but the thing is, in the prologue of English, he's just exploring Angel Island for the sake of it, whereas in Japanese, he's specifically doing archaeological research.
What?
Yeah, that's what he says.
Okay. So I'm confused. In the end, the animated prologue is the same in both versions, right?
Yes, but the dialogue is different.
Okay, so either way, he's from Angel Island. He started in Angel Island, but ends up to the Starfall Island.
Yes.
Okay, basically just the gist of it.
Yes. I mean, like, that's the kind of argument that we would use for, like, the English dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus the Japanese dub. They're doing the same things, but the reason for doing the same things is different, and that's what changes the story.
Okay. But that's never really brought up exactly. I know it's mentioned that the ancients eventually kind of evolve in radiation, become the Chow and Chaos. But still, how did it lead to the Echidna, the Angel Island?
Well, that's part of the mystery. We don't know that yet. There is a funny line later where AB pretty much admits to being an atheist.
Oh.
It's in the Japanese only, it's not in the English one. Damn, I am just flying through these levels, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
I'm thinking back to my... No, I got hit. What the hell? I was doing so well,
Well,
too.
you'll be dead.
Yeah, that was extreme difficulty. I had to start all over again. Yeah. It really is like that on extreme difficulty, too. That game... The extreme mode of this game does not pull any punches. They're like, you better know how to play this game or else you will die. Mentality.
Yeah, I would not do well in extreme.
I like it. But I also care about my time. On the Steam Deck, I have my file set to extreme mode just because, on the Steam Deck, it's because I'm gonna play for a long time.
You think we'll ever get another Sonic game where there's no 2D?
Sonic Dream Team technically already did that.
But that's a mobile game.
Okay, then I pray we do. I really do pray for that. The day we got a fully 3D Sonic game.
What was the last one we got?
06. "19 years ago."
Oh. Wow. Well, I mean, I don't mind the 2D sections of Sonic games. I think they're fun.
Fair enough, but that's it for this episode. Everybody have a nice day.